Hi everyone, it is Monday, July 20th, and I'm on my lunch break now, and it's just beautiful outside. I mean, it's still a little warm, but hopefully it's gonna rain. I would love that. I'm just eating my lunch, and this morning I was just editing my vlog for last week. Not quite done with it, just need to add some graphics. I'm gonna start adding stats at the end of every weekly wrap up, just the books that I read, their star ratings, and all that jazz, so I'll look forward to that. Last week was a really good reading week for me, honestly. How many books did I read last week? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I read 9 books last week. That's pretty amazing. Hopefully I can keep up that stride because I do need to catch up on my personal goal to read a book a day. Driving to work this morning, I started listening to Daring and the Duke, which is book number 3 in the Bare Knuckle Bastard series. That's not a part of my 90s readathon TBR, but I just couldn't help myself. I'll get to it. I promise. I'll get all the books read on my 90s TBR. I promise. Hello, everybody. It is like 5 o'clock. 5:15. Got home, finished the closed captioning on last week's vlog, so that is up for your viewing pleasure, and took a shower, and I'm just laying down. I just have a really bad migraine. I think it's because we have a storm rolling in, so barometric pressure is wreaking havoc on my brain. Also, I didn't drink any coffee today. That could be it. So I'm drinking some tea with caffeine in it now. I put some of my essential oil migraine concoction on my forehead. It has peppermint in it, so it's very, like, the air hitting it, it just feels super cool and it feels so good, and I love the smell of it. Hopefully that'll make me feel better. My husband still is not home yet, so I'm just gonna lay down until he does get home. I will be listening to Daring and the Duke. I have the physical copy right here. As soon as I'm done vlogging, I'm gonna turn this light off because this light is bothering me too. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully it'll go away. Hey everybody, it's about 11:30 at night. My head's feeling a little better, not 100%. Hopefully I'll just sleep the rest of it off. But I did finish listening to Daring and the Duke by Sarah McLean. I didn't like it as much as I liked Brazen and the Beast. I mean, that book is on a whole nother level. But I did like how it ended. I would have preferred more groveling from the male protagonist, but we can't all get what we want, apparently. It's late. I'm gonna go to bed, probably read more of Mari's Mistake. I should probably read a book that is a part of my 90s readathon TBR. Hi everyone, it's Wednesday, July 22nd. A little after 7 o'clock. I got to work a little bit ago. Last night I did end up finishing Mari's Mistake, 5-star read. It's amazing. I love it. It's really funny how in this series you can go from 2 and 3-star reads to a 5-star read. It's crazy to me. I'm more than halfway through Eclipse, which I will finish that today because Jen and I are going live. If I do finish that and I have more time at work, I will be reading A Touch of Stone and Snow, which is not a part of my 90s pop culture TBR. This week is setting up to not read anything on that TBR except for Eclipse. That is on there. I feel like I've gone rogue and totally abandoned my TBR. Hey everyone, it's almost 4 o'clock. I just got home from work. I did finish Eclipse right after my lunch break today, so I'm ready to talk about that. I finished issues 1 through 3 of The Old Guard. I watched this movie on Saturday or Sunday, and it was really good, and I saw my library had issues 1 through 5, so I'm gonna be reading those. And y'all, I just hit 200 books read for the year. Woo! Now, you know, I have that personal goal of a book a day for this year, and today is day 204, so I am very close. I'm still 4 books behind, but I'm very close. And it's because I'm cheating with those issues of comics. Instead of counting just like 1 through 5 as one, I'm counting each issue. Yes, I am. Y'all said I could. You can't take it back. Also, since I was listening to Eclipse, that audiobook, I had to pick a new audiobook to listen to for the drive home. And I figured I should probably read a book for the 90s Pop Culture Readathon, because the last couple days I have not read any books except for Eclipse, but I haven't read any books for that TBR. But I found that The Last Mermaid by Shanna Abbey was available on Audible Escape, so I quickly downloaded that. It's a pretty chunky book. The audiobook is like 20 hours. Listening to it on double speed is 10 hours, but I could probably, the narrator is a tad bit slow, so I could probably kick it up to 2.5, 3. And if I read along with the physical copy, I can kick it up to like 3.5. So I should get through that pretty quickly. Will I get through it tonight? Probably not, but I should get through at least half of it today before I go to bed. We shall see. So I have a couple hours till the live stream for Eclipse. So I'm going to finish issues 4 and 5 for the Old Guard and then continue to read this. Hi everyone, it is Thursday, July 23rd. So after the live stream last night, I didn't read much of The Last Mermaid, but I have read a lot more today. It's actually really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's like 3 different stories told in different time periods, and they all connect some way. And it has to do with the island of Kel and this mermaid, and it's really good. I'm really liking it. But what I did read last night, lying in bed, was Theirs for the Night by Katie Robert. I had no idea like this was a series, so when it ended, I was just like, wait, that's it? And so I looked it up, and there's more. So I do want to read the next book in that series. So yesterday, I read Eclipse. I read issues 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Old Guard. And I read Theirs for the Night. 7 books. I mean, 5 of them were comics, so do they count? Yes, they count. We have a pretty light schedule today, so I'm actually hoping, if not to finish this book before I leave work, to finish it by the end of the night. I'm really, really enjoying it so far, and it's going by pretty quickly. A lot of it's a lot of action. So yeah, I'm really excited to be doing that. I just wanted to update y'all since I didn't last night. I will see you all a little bit later. Hey everybody, it's like after 4 o'clock and I just got home from work. It just seems like there's another storm rolling in. It's like really cloudy outside and windy, and of course I have a migraine, so I am so close to being done with The Last Mermaid. Y'all, this book is so good. I knew I would like it just because I like historical stuff and I like mermaids and I like fantasy. I just didn't think I would like it this much. It's like 3 different stories, and the first one takes place in 531 AD. And it's all surrounding this island of Kel and this like curse or magic that revolves around this island. So there is a mermaid that inhabits the island, and in the first story, she saves a prince from drowning, and he is on the island, and they end up having a relationship. And like as he's convalescing, he's like, but I need to go back to my kingdom, like there's a war going on, I'm needed, blah blah blah. And she's like begging him, don't leave, like please stay with me. And so he obviously can't. He has, the duties of the royal line. So he goes, and it actually turns out that some sinister plots were afoot. She actually leaves the island and figures all this out and helps save him. There's like this big battle, and she's injured, and the prince has to take her back to the island because that's where she has the most magic. She's the mermaid. That's where she has her magic, and that's where she can heal herself, and that's where she can live basically forever. Their story ends, and then the next storyline begins in 1721. As you're reading the stories, it's like a sire line. So like all of these like mermaid beings are related to each other. In the second storyline for 1721, we meet Ronan, who is the mermaid, not the female typically. And he tells the story of what happened in 531. And he was like, yeah, that's my great however many great grandmother. And so like that's super interesting. And the final storyline is in 2004. And that's where I meet Rory, who doesn't know anything about her heritage. Like, she is the quote unquote last mermaid, the next descendant, and she knows nothing about this island. She knows nothing about her heritage and her powers. She doesn't even like swimming. It's really interesting seeing how she is learning all of this, and I'm not done with it. I don't know how it ends, but I'm just really loving it so far and how everything is connected. And I love how we get like 3 different romances, and since it's a romance, 3 different happily ever afters. I freaking love it so much. But yeah, I'm going to finish this. I'm gonna lay down too because I just took some medicine for my migraine, and I'm gonna finish reading this, and hopefully my husband will be home by then. He's having like an eye exam, so he's like, you might have to come pick me up, so I might have to do that. So yeah, I'm so close to being done. And then I really want to read A Touch of Stone and Snow, but I really need to focus on my TBR. And this isn't on my TBR. Hello, everybody. It is almost 10 o'clock. I did finish reading The Last Mermaid by Shanna Abbey. I love every single story, but the second storyline, the one from 1721, that one's my favorite. So good. After I finished that, I took a little bit of a nap. Then my husband came home. We made dinner. We watched The Mentalist. And I read, I think it's called like Ice Planet Honeymoons or something. There's like a little novella series. It's like a 3-book spinoff from Ice Planet Barbarians where a few of the couples get their like a honeymoon. So the first book was Georgie and Vectal. I don't know why I don't learn my lesson. I'm typically not a novella reader. Like if there's like novellas in between books of a series, I typically don't like those as much as the main books in the series. I don't know. I'm just trash for that series. So I just want to read all of the books. Those are the 2 books I read today. The Last Mermaid and Georgie and Vectal's honeymoon book. And here comes my son. Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? Hi, come on up here. Come on. Oh, there he is. There's the sun. There he is. Say hi. Okay, bye. He's like, Mom, come to bed. I'm probably going to pick up Homicide in hardcover. It's down here. Cozy Mystery, just under 300 pages. I feel like I can get through this one pretty quick. For The Last Mermaid, that was for the prompt Jurassic Park. Read a book set on an island, coast, or body of water. That takes care of that prompt. If I read Homicide in hardcover, that is Scream 2, read a book in your second favorite genre, which is Cozy Mysteries. So I just took a shower. I'm gonna lay down, maybe start Homicide in hardcover. I don't know. I've been on a romance kick. Like literally that's all I want to read. I just want to read romance. So I like Cozy Mysteries, but I don't know if I'm in the mood for one. And that is gonna be pretty difficult. Let's see what romances I have on here to read. None. Perfect. Moon Called, I guess. Oh, where did that book go? I was supposed to read that like last week and I didn't. I could read Moon Called. Let's see what that one's like. Let's do that one. All right, I will update y'all tomorrow. Good night. Hello everyone. It is Friday, July 24th, and it's payday, so it's an even better Friday. So I needed an audiobook to listen to on the way to work because I finished The Last Mermaid, and I needed it to be something for my TBR because I have not been reading a lot of books on my TBR this week. And so I was looking, and Rebel of the Sands by Alwyn Hamilton was available from my digital library, so I borrowed that and I listened to that on my way to work. It's actually really good so far. I'm really intrigued. Only like 5 chapters in, not very far in, but it is really intriguing. For my physical book that I'm going to start today, Moon Called by Patricia Briggs. I know I said that like last week, but I'm gonna try to read this book today. But again, we have a lighter schedule today, so I'm hoping I can get through at least one of the books today. So either Rebel of the Sands or Moon Called. I'm hoping to get through at least one of them. Last night after I updated you, I didn't read anything. I was just scrolling through social media and then I fell asleep. So nothing new to update from last night, but those are my plans for the day. Cause of my migraines. I wonder if this is going to turn into a halloo. I don't know. It's pretty windy. No rain yet, but there is that rainbow over there. There it is. There it is. That's my new vehicle too. I forgot to show you guys last week. Hello everyone. It is about 10:30 at night on Friday. I didn't finish a book today. Very disappointed in myself. I woke up this morning with like a crick in my neck, and it just was not good for the migraine that's been plaguing me for like the last several days. I think I have like 3.5 hours left for Rebel of the Sands, and I'm listening to it at 2.5 speed, 3 speed, probably a little more than an hour left in that. And then I got just over half of Moon Called by Patricia Briggs. I'm liking both of these books, actually. Rebel of the Sands is kind of like a Western Arabian Nights, and then this is a paranormal series with shifters and vampires. So yeah, I'm a little worn out. I'm probably gonna read like another chapter or so of this and then go to bed. Pretty uneventful night. Good morning, everyone. I woke up a couple hours ago, just clearing notifications on social media. That can sometimes take forever. Sorry, I look like a ragged mess. But I'm going to be working on my Summer Fling TBR today. The live show, the kickoff live show for the readathon is happening tonight on Sarah's channel. So I kind of want to be prepared with my TBR and recommendations if people ask for them. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. Hopefully it won't take me so long because I do want to detail my car that I recently got. I'm hoping to clean out the carpets and condition the leather and just dust off the interior because it's just like really dusty. And you know, it doesn't really feel like it belongs to you until you clean it and have like a good start. So, and then if I have time before the live show, I do have to go to the store. So I'm going to be doing that. If I can, sometimes when I'm trying to concentrate on something, I can't really listen to an audiobook, but I'm going to try to continue listening to Rebel of the Sands, just because, like I said, I have like, at 3 speed, I have a little over an hour. Hopefully I can get that finished. But when I'm detailing the car, I'll definitely be able to listen to an audiobook and hopefully finish it then too. But those are my plans for the day. Hi everybody. Today is Sunday, July 26th. And last night, my husband and I went on a bike ride to go get dinner, and today we're going on a bike ride to go get lunch with our cousins. It's gonna be interesting. We have these new electronic pedal assist bikes, so it makes riding great distances a lot easier. So we're gonna do that. There they are. Everybody, it is about 7:30 at night. I'm just starting to cook dinner. I'm making blackened catfish with rice and asparagus. Didn't really get a whole lot of reading done, maybe a couple chapters in Moon Called, but I am still determined to finish those 2 books tonight. Even if I have to stay up until midnight, I'm gonna do it. Hi everybody. It's like 11:30 at night. Sorry, the light is so bright, and I've been like having a migraine like all fucking week. Anyway, my goal for the night was to finish Moon Called and Rebel of the Sands. Well, I just finished Moon Called by Patricia Briggs. I did enjoy it. Not the best paranormal series I've read, but I'm really interested in continuing with the series. This is just the first book, so no steamy times at all, which is unfortunate. I have about 2 hours left of the Rebel of the Sands audiobook, but I'm not going to finish that at all. My head hurts too much and I just want to go to sleep, so I'll probably, more than likely, finish that tomorrow. But this is going to be my last update for the vlog for this week. This week I'm also going to be filming and uploading my summer fling TBR, so look forward to that. I'm also going to be doing a recommendations video. And if you made it to the end of this video, put a palm tree emoji in the comments. That is in honor of starting the summer fling readathon, which is starting next month, August. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the stats, and I'll see you next week. Night.